You've read the title, you know exactly what it is. Let's roll the intro. Hey, what's up guys, my name is Vinith and you're watching VDiaries, and in this video I'm going to share my own experience with you guys with the Oneplus 6T, which I have been using for last week. And being a Oneplus 6 user for more than 5 months, this wasn't a significant change for me, so expect few comparisons here and there. The buzz and the hype that drives OnePlus phone, it was no less this time too. But happy to see that the company has maintained the price gap difference between the OnePlus 6 and OnePlus 6T, which wasn't the case last time when they have launched 5T. Now before we go into the unboxing experience, if this is your first time here, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload an amazing tech or cool vlog on this channel. If this video helps you in any way, then show some love by pressing that like button and sharing my content with your friends. Now let's quickly see the box contents. You get the OnePlus 6T handset, the box beneath contains the soft case, and along with that you get some paperwork and a SIM ejector tool. Below that you get to see the dash charger and USB type A to type C connector, and a small thing right there, that is the USB-C to 3.5mm female connector. So it is a proof of OnePlus officially killing the headphone jack. Rest in peace. The phone is available in 3 variants: 6GB 128GB that comes for 38,000, 8GB 128GB that comes for 42,000 rupees, and then there is a highest of all 8GB 256GB variant, and that comes for whooping 46,000 rupees. I still can't digest that 4,000 rupees price difference just for 2GB additional RAM. Why? Taking a look at the fresh and innovative design by OnePlus, the major upfront change that you'll see is the water drop size notch over the top of the display. They have moved from slightly bigger notch to the water drop notch, very innovative of them. The earlier notch also didn't bother me much, neither this one too. The larger portion of the notch is occupied with 16 megapixel front facing camera. We'll touch base on the camera details in the later part of this video. And even after having such a small notch, surprisingly they have retained all the sensors. The earpiece has been moved to the top bezel, making it a tiny appearance and mostly noticed due to that cut in the included case. The bottom bezel has also been very marginally reduced from OnePlus 6, which you probably won't notice unless you see it very closely, keeping both the phones side by side. Result of which is the display on the OnePlus 6T is now 6.41 inch, which is larger as compared to the 6.28 inch on the OnePlus 6. It is still optic AMOLED display, giving you sharp, vibrant output, also maintaining those deep blacks. It's an overall beautiful form factor to look at. The next leap in the OnePlus 6T design is that in-display fingerprint sensor. It now uses green light to illuminate your thumb impression rather than using a traditional capacitive sensor which was used in OnePlus 6. A slight touch on the scanner initiates the unlocking process. The response time while registering as well as while unlocking the phone is slightly delayed in my opinion as compared to the OnePlus 6. But this technology has helped OnePlus to get the fingerprint scanner up at the front, which is my favorite position for a fingerprint scanner rather than at the back of the phone. So now I can unlock the phone while it's placed on the table and when I don't feel like bending over to use the face unlock. The face unlock is still the fastest, if not the most secure option available with OnePlus 6T. The next up in the design change is the bottom, where you don't find a headphone jack apparently. Now the company used to claim that they listened to the customers while they designed the phone, but apparently they haven't listened this time and they have removed the headphone jack, which leaves you with a dongle. I hope you're familiar with that. Now the dongle comes with USB type C to 3.5mm female connector where you can use your traditional headphones, but still having a headphone jack was one of my favorite thing in OnePlus phones. It's gone, not to be found anymore. There are not plenty of changes the company has done at the back except the removal of the fingerprint scanner itself. The overall design is a lot similar to OnePlus 6, classy, elegant, delicate in few aspects because it now uses the glass at the front as well as at the back, which is protected using the 2.5D Corning Gorilla Glass 6 protection, but still it's a glass. If you drop it, it's gonna break. So one more thing to worry about. The back is smudgy if you go with the mirror black variant, which is apparently the only option available in the base 6GB variant. The internals carry the same Snapdragon 845 octa-core CPU clocked at 2.8 GHz, which is built on 10nm technology. It is coupled with Adreno 630 GPU, which is identical to the configuration that we saw on the OnePlus 6. The hardware is still the fastest available in the market, and the complementary Oxygen OS that makes it more soothing by its snappy UI performance. The gaming mode comes really handy if you don't like to be bugged during your gaming sessions, and the little gesture that company has retained makes your life very easy. The speaker is louder than the OnePlus 6. But it is not the loudest amongst the others in the market. The alert slider is again a handy and exclusive feature, makes life much more easier. The position of the slider is itself convenient if you're a right hand user of the phone because you can easily access it using your thumb rather than index finger or middle finger doing that awkward rubbing dance. The battery in the OnePlus 6 is now 400 mAh increment over the OnePlus 6, making it 3700 mAh, which is the highest amongst all the OnePlus phones, and the backup does speak for itself. I get more than 6 hours of screen on time, which is incredible, and the Snapdragon 845 does add up to the value of power efficiency, making me worry free from the low battery and battery drain nightmares. And even if you still manage to drain that juice by using it very heavily by playing lots and lots of games, then the dash charger included in the box is super helpful, giving you hours of juice in just few minutes. Super solid, I love it. Looking at the camera setups on this one, the specs have remained unchanged from the OnePlus 6. The rear camera is a Sony's IMX519 16MP sensor. It has a f1.7 aperture, it comes with 1.22 micron pixel size, and it has optical and electronic image stabilization. The secondary camera is Sony's IMX376K. It's a 20MP sensor, it comes with f1.7 aperture, and it has 1 micron pixel size. It is a low light sensor and it is also used to capture the depth. It comes with single tone dual LED flash. The rear camera can shoot 4K and 1080p video at 30 and 60 frames per second. The camera output is fantastic as we have already seen on OnePlus 6. The photos are vibrant, sharp and have lots of details. I might cover its night mode in detail in a separate video. It can shoot super slow motion videos at 1080p at 240fps and 720p videos at 480fps. The front camera is Sony's IMX371 16MP sensor. It has f2 aperture, it comes with 1 micron pixel size. It has a fixed focus and it comes with electronic image stabilization. The video shooting capability of front facing camera is 1080p and 720p at 30fps. You can still shoot portrait photos using the single sensor, which are managed using the software. The cameras have AI to detect what's in the frame, and it adjusts the brightness, contrast, saturation and more to help you create the perfect image. It also has Nightscape, which allows you to capture more detailed, sharp and less noisy images during light. This feature is also made available for OnePlus 6 after the recent OTA update. While I don't see a significant improvements in most of the images taken with this Nightscape mode, I'll be making its dedicated camera review. So let's address the main question. Should you buy this phone? Well, absolutely yes. For that price, there are no other options I could see which can offer such a blazing fast performance along with a solid camera setup and futuristic features. But if you're a OnePlus 6 user or even a OnePlus 5T user, then I strongly recommend not to buy this phone since the improvements that you will be getting are not significant to justify the money that you'll be paying extra on top of your current phone, which is already an amazing device. Well, that's all I have for you guys in this video. I might not be making a long-term review of this phone since this phone is a lot similar to OnePlus 6 and I've already made a detailed review of OnePlus 6. If you haven't seen that, I'll leave a card up here, also links in the description, because there are plenty of review videos I have done for OnePlus 6 which are going to be similar to OnePlus 6T because apart from the aesthetic changes, the hardware has remained unchanged. Now thank you for watching this video and making me part of your day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace!